Hey you guys, so I'm back again with another message from the Lord. And this particular message, God is saying a healthy harvest, right? For his children, a healthy harvest. And I've been sitting, like I said, I have a lot of words, and I've been sitting on a couple of words because I want to make sure that I was getting proper confirmation and clarity. But when I was out running my errands, I was somewhere, and if I can find it, I'll post it. But God was telling me, God showed me healthy harvest. He showed me the word healthy harvest just as clear as day while I was cooking dinner. And then whenever the next day I was out and about running errands, God showed me a field of wheat. And this word, the saying healthy harvest had dropped in my spirit again. Y'all, we are in a season, like I said before, that God is separating the wheat from the tare. And this is a reaping season for a lot of God's children, a lot of your enemies. And God is saying his children is going to reap a healthy harvest. And whenever I saw this picture, I saw a beautiful field full of wheat and grain. And the harvest was healthy. The harvest was plentiful, right? And God is saying his children are going to have a healthy harvest. Now, for the evildoers that sow bad seeds, they are going to reap a bad harvest. And God had gave me the example or the analogy of how some people harvest is like their wheat and their corn can be damaged through a drought, or how pesticides and stuff can come in and damage the harvest, how a harvest can catch a fungus and it can damage the crops and stuff. And that's going to be the harvest that a lot of your enemies and a lot of the evildoers reap in this season. Y'all, this is a season where God is not playing. We are in the end times, and this is the season where you really are going to have to be obedient, right? We're really going to have to be obedient and do the will of the Father in order to reap a healthy harvest, right? Because if not, we can end up having a bad harvest. And y'all, what God has in store for his children is so amazing. Despite what the world is going to be going through, God got so much good in store for his children. But this is for a lot of God's children who are worrying about their harvest and how the harvest is going to look for them. God is saying you are going to have a healthy harvest in this season. You're going to have a healthy harvest in this season, right? And so, yeah, you're going to have a healthy harvest in this season. Don't worry, don't stress. Have faith in God, but you will have a healthy harvest in this season. Just do what you're supposed to be doing. All right, do what you're supposed to be doing, and everything will work out fine. Everything, all will be well. Just do what God is calling you to do in this season, in this hour, and you will have a healthy harvest. Stop worrying about um things that God already got under control. Stop worrying about the things that might happen, the hiccups, because God already got it planned out. He just wants you to have faith and know that you will have a healthy harvest. All right. You will have a healthy harvest in this season. You will reap what you sow in this season. And a lot of God's children have been sowing. They've been sowing when they felt tired of sowing. They've been laboring when they didn't feel like laboring. And God is saying in this season, you are going to have a healthy harvest. A lot of God's children are going to reap a harvest from where it's long overdue. Like I said, a long time coming. And the harvest is going to be great. The harvest is going to be amazing. And God is saying to you today that you will have a healthy harvest. Stop worrying. This is for those who are worrying about, thank you, Holy Spirit. These are for the ones that are worrying because you're about to enter into your next, right? And you're worrying if your harvest is going to be plentiful. You're worrying if things are going to work out, if things are going to be okay, because a lot of God's children, you are transitioning in something totally different, something totally new, whether it's a new career, um, new job, new business. You are transitioning in something totally, completely new. And you're just wondering, like, God, am I going to be plentiful here? Am I going to be able to multiply here? Is this going to be like a good harvest here? And God is saying you are going to have a healthy harvest. All right. So stay encouraged. Don't worry. Pray. Do what God has called you to do. But long as you're in the will of the Father, long as you're being obedient, long as you're being about your Father's business, you will have a healthy harvest. All right. So I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day. And remember, you will have a healthy harvest. All right. And I will chat with you all later.